This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is
Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Thursday, August 15th. Crazy session. Pretty one-sided to the upside. But let's cover today's session. I'll give you some context on what happened today. Obviously, we were green, but there's more than meets the eye here. But let's cover the breadth numbers first. So we had 464 new highs on the NYSE versus 107 new lows. 75% of stocks were advancing today versus only 21% declining on the session. 40% roughly were below their 50-day moving average, and 36% were below their 200-day moving average today. Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 500, Russell all rallied from the get-go. All the Mag 7 were green today. Every sector was green today. So headline, that's really all that happened. And we are now bouncing very hard into resistance, in some cases above those gaps and moving averages. So what is going on here? And why are we bouncing so hard? So I'll cover this both on the free and the paid section, but the gist of it is that this is a big short cover rally. Last week, we had the threat of unwinding of the carry trade, and a lot of people covered their longs, right? Because they were over leveraged to the long side. And that created a condition where people were then short and they were over leveraged to the downside. And we are rallying furiously with little volume. And we continue to have these tailwinds of CPI, PPI data, as well as Walmart. Walmart reported today that the consumer is strong, and basically they beat sales, they raised their outlook as higher income consumers continue to turn to the retail giant. I'm just quoting a headline. So it was bullgasm for Walmart, one of the safe areas that I've been mentioning to my paying subscribers as a good place to park your money ever since April. And this all has caused the narrative to rally markets. There are some warning signs, though. Meanwhile, while this is going on, I used to own motorcycles. I sold everything after COVID when the market became a seller's market. And I just wasn't riding that much. But I've just been curious about Harley Davidson because they are America's #1 luxury motorcycle brand. And I'm not picking on them because if you take a look at Polaris, which is their competitor, or even like luxury items like Rolex and expensive watches, or expensive SUVs and pickups, they're all piling up in inventory. So that can't be good. And I just did a quick search this week for sale, brand new, in the dealership, Harley Davidsons in the U.S., both for their top-selling Road Glide, which is like their big bagger cruiser bike, as well as all Harley Davidsons in the model year 2023 to 2024, because you might have inventory from last year, stock, that are brand new, showroom floor. So we have over 3,300 2023 to 2024 model year Road Glides at the dealer lots. 3,300. We have over 11,200 Harley Davidsons that are brand new 2023, 2024 model year on dealer lots right now. And I believe that the consumer is slowing down. When you take a look at consumer spending and their credit outstanding, it's at record highs, as well as the interest rate payments are at record highs. This is not sustainable, and I truly believe with the data that I'm looking at, whether it be wealthy people transitioning from shopping at whatever it is, Whole Foods, to go to Walmart for cheaper prices, that's not a good sign. That's great for Walmart, because Walmart and places like Costco are going to continue to gain market share for price leader. But the consumer's on its ropes. And eventually the consumer is going to also have to pull back their spending at places like Walmart or Costco. So that's going on right now. What else did I want to cover today? So let's go over the NASDAQ. So taking a look at the NASDAQ, it wasn't as skewed to the upside. We had 69 new highs versus 61 new lows. So that's more even keeled. What stuck out to me was the 10-year yield was green. And I just want to make sure, even at 4:30 p.m. New York, that's still the case. But it was green most of the day. Yeah, it ended up green at 3.92%. That was curious. Let's see what was strong. And I took this at like 4:02 in the afternoon. To the upside, you had Cara Sushi up 11%, Wayfair up 9.8%, SMCI up 8.5%, Sweet Green up 8.5%, TerraWolf 7.4%, Lyft 7.2%, Dell 7.05%, Affirm 6.7%, Carvana 6.6%, Walmart 6.5%, as I mentioned on earnings, DraftKings 6.49%, Tesla 6.3%, Hut 6.2%, ASML Holdings 5.5%, Roku 5.4%, Broadcom 5.3%, Lam Research 5.3%, Restoration Hardware 5.1%, K. Hovane Home Builder 5.1%. So it was a very bullish day, and this whole week has been pretty much bullish. What was weak today? Not much. You had the VIX down again, 6.36%, and literally that's about it. Natural gas futures was down 2.7%. So for free members, continue to watch how prices react here, because now we went from an oversold situation to now an overbought situation, and we are either at or a little bit above key resistance levels. Continue to watch the Mag 7. Only 2 of the Mag 7 are above their 50-day moving average. So despite what you're hearing, the Mag 7 are still under their 50-day as a group. And the semiconductor index is also under the 50-day moving average. But the bounce has been furious. And I want to reiterate, the biggest bounces happen at turning points, when the market is shifting from bull to bear. I could be completely wrong. History can be completely wrong. But that is typically how it has happened. And that lump in your throat that makes you feel like I am underweight going long, and maybe I should mortgage my home to buy NVIDIA YOLO calls. If you have these type of thoughts, this is how the sell side operates on Wall Street. They make you feel FOMO. They're on TV, they're on the news media, and they make you feel like you're missing out on this rally. It is a bounce. If we can get all the Mag 7 above the 50-day and the semiconductor group above the 50-day, I too will be looking for long positions, because at that point, if it is a true new bull into the end of the year, if you buy Meta at 540, it should go to 600 or 700. If you buy NVIDIA here, it should keep going. So I'd much rather miss that crazy downdrafts or multiple downdrafts we've had since the summer till now and sidestep it, and having that dry powder to go long if the market can prove that it's truly about to go higher for longer. But right now, the complexion is a vicious short covering ramp. Buy the dip type rally. Everyone is FOMOing. Be very, very careful here. But with that, I will see you all after the Friday session. Premium members, please stay on. That's my train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.